Oh my God, dude.
I started snowboarding 5 years ago. I got a job working at Donner Ski Ranch as a lift operator, and I still remember sitting in a lift shack and watching some of the pros that rode there at the time, and just wishing that someday I could be as good as those guys.
Jim Rippey is the craziest snowboarder on the planet, hands down. He's kind of a stuntman slash pro snowboarder, and he has such confidence and ability, he just stops it clean. It doesn't really matter if it's a cliff drop, a park jump, a backcountry kicker, a big run in Valdez. The guy can just charge everything. He knows his way around all those different elements. He's a great snowboarder, but he's just a great athlete. Pick a sport and he'll be a top pro at it, I guarantee it.
Marks are the things we'll let you keep. We'll measure it all and it's like the claws and things yell out in your sleep. Try to keep it up. And the action items reduce the pressure. Don't know where that you came in.
Come here, Lance. Give me that. This is my trusty companion, Lance. He knows how to slide on his feet on snow. He loves the snow. Here we are in my backyard. About 2 years ago, I built this monstrosity over here. In the wintertime, we build about a head-high tall jump here, and we got about a 50-foot tabletop. So check this out. The top of it right here is 62 degrees, and then it goes down to 57 degrees. And in the summertime, it just looks ridiculous. Hopefully this winter, God willing, we'll get a bunch of snow and get out here and try to learn some new tricks. I usually do, 4 or 5, maybe even 6 competitions a year, but I'll just hit the biggest ones, the most challenging ones. That's tough, man. Nighttime, you got the spotlight on you. You got 40,000 people watching you, the whole thing on the line. There's nothing more rewarding than winning a contest, but most of the time you don't win, and that's something you have to deal with and say, I'm going to gain something from this competition. I'm going to make myself a better rider, whether I win or lose, whether I crash or I stick it. It's going to make me a better rider. It really doesn't matter.
In 1993, Jim Rippey did a half cab off Stock Rock at Donner Summit. And at the time, that was one of the most amazing things anyone had done off a cliff to date. Solid 45, 50-foot cliff. And then the next year in '94, he He did a backflip off that 40-footer in Alaska with the first clear day when we get up there. No warm-up run, no nothing. Just walks out a helicopter, straps in on top of this 40-foot cliff and does a backflip. So we were all pretty blown away. And at the time in '94, that was one of the first big moves off a cliff anyone ever did. And that I think that kind of opened the door for a lot of what you're seeing now.
When people watch a snowboard movie, they usually remember 3 or 4 shots from that whole movie, and those are the shots where you're risking your life, and you're really out there going for something that would have been really easy to back off of, but instead, you want to conquer your fear, and when you do conquer your fear, the reward is unlike anything that I've ever felt as far as adrenaline goes and a rush, so to speak.
Oh, great bird.
Ready to do a backy?
I thought I already did it.
A guy in Utah had attempted a backflip, and I'd never even thought about flipping a snowmobile. It just made perfect sense. It, you know, I mean, snowmobiles, the way the track works, centrifugal force-wise, is if you hit a 2-foot jump and you pin the throttle, you can make a snowmobile stand straight up in the air, because you can instantly get 120 miles per hour of track speed. If I can find a place to build a jump where I've got a steep takeoff that almost goes to vert, and I hit it and I hold the throttle wide open and lean back, there's no reason that the snowmobile should come around and it should work. So I told Richie, he was like, well, you know, what do you think about coming out to Utah to get some snowmobile shots for your movie? And I go, you know, I want to go out there and go for a backflip. That's the start of it. I got a lot of work to do, but I got all day to do it, so. As soon as the skis leave, the track will stay on, which will give me the initial hop, and then I'll just hold on to the throttle and totally lean back, and it'll come around for sure. The first attempt, I came up to it and I hit the vert of the jump. My suspension on the snowmobile kind of G'd out, it compacted, so that it took all my speed away. But what I felt on that first one was I felt the snowmobile totally wanting to come around, but I hadn't caught enough air. No. So the third attempt, got the snowmobile upside down, I'm pinning the throttle, I look at my landing, I see my landing, the snowmobile's coming around, so I let go of the throttle. And as soon as I let go of the throttle, the snowmobile completely stopped rotating. In my mind, it wasn't because I let go of the throttle, it was because I needed to go a little bit bigger, that's what I thought. Fourth time, came at it really, really fast. It was more impact than I've ever felt my whole life. I've felt some really hard impacts through 10 years of snowboarding, enough to make me feel my heartbeat in my feet. But this was like that times 5. I mean, I got up from that, moved around, I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I was just really thankful. But it knocked the wind out of me, and I sat there and I thought about it for a sec, and I thought, should I go for this again? And I was about to let go, and then I stayed on it.
Yeah.
I just got all teary-eyed. Dude. Talking to God, just going, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I grew up in Saas-Fee, Switzerland. I'm the youngest of my brother and sister. Growing up in Saas-Fee was pretty cool. There are no cars allowed in my village, only electric cars, which makes my town a very special place to be and breathe. My father was a mountain guide and he taught me a lot about the powerful peaks that surround Saas-Fee. The name of my house is the Dorfblick. It is the closest building to the tram station. I can look out my window and see the tram line before I start my day snowboarding. Saas-Fee has a glacier, so I can snowboard all year long in the park and pipe. In the winter, I like to cruise around the resort and do some cliff drops below the gondola. Saas-Fee has a little bit of everything: park, pipe, backcountry, cliffs, pillows, rails, and some big mountain lines too.
One of the reasons why Freddy is so good at snowboarding is because he grew up at Saas-Fee. Has every type of terrain you could imagine, and Freddy grew up riding all of it every day. Freddy seems to be totally in control from start to finish. When he takes off, he grabs his board and pokes his leg and doesn't let go of his grab, but he doesn't move his arms and he keeps his rotation going and lands exactly where he needs to land most of the time. It's a very cool, unique style.
Freddy is one of the most versatile snowboarders on the planet right now. He can ride everything from big mountain to half pipe, park jumps to cliff drops and backcountry kickers. He has the best style of any rider out there, hands down. No flapping when he's in the air, total perfection, and just stomps everything. He's probably the most determined rider I've ever filmed with, as far as wanting to stomp a trick perfect and wanting it to look good on film and just pushing himself in a personal level. It's really good to see motivation like that. It's fresh.
First time I met Freddy was on a trip that we took to New Zealand together, and his riding level really impressed me. He's definitely taking freestyle into the backcountry and free riding to another level. Freddy's Cab 9 was super stylish and really big, and he held his grab all the way around, and that's just kind of thing you don't see that often in the backcountry off natural terrain, and I think he's really stepping it up and progressing the sport of snowboarding.
It's so cool
What's that?
to be a snowboarder. Best part is traveling. The worst part